Saunders from Duran. So just to give you some background about Shah, she's basically based in Singapore. Leading a company called Duran, which focus mainly on WeChat marketing. But she's coming today to talk about TikTok and Douyin. So Shah, if you can go ahead, join us. John, you good? All right, then you can go ahead and share your screen.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me here. Let me share my screen right now. And hi everybody, my name is Xiao Saunders, and yeah, I have the weirdest name out there. Okay, everybody's able to see my PowerPoint?
Not yet, it's coming.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay,
enlarge it.
Go
So
full screen.
yeah, I'm from the company called Duran Marketing. Can you see the PowerPoint now?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Going. So Duran Marketing is one of the probably the biggest WeChat marketing company in Singapore. So we cover a lot of big brands, as I'm gonna mention in the future. So this is my name card. Feel free to scan my QR code and add me on WeChat, and then say a TikTok entrepreneur event, please. So our clients, Scoot Airline, Grab, F45, AIA, Propnext. Our new adding clients are Charles and Keith, and Singapore Flyer, and National University of Singapore, and Maybank, and all the tourism departments as well. So we actually have a long-term cooperation work relationship with all these companies. We are writing about 16 articles for Grab every single month, and people are surprised. That says Grab have no market share in China. Why they're even doing WeChat or any other kind of marketing is because there is tons of Chinese in Singapore, between 1 to 2 million out there. If you don't use TikTok, if you don't use WeChat marketing, basically you're not going to hit any of them. Like Chinese will not use Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube at all back in China. So if you don't use WeChat or TikTok, you basically don't exist on this planet to Chinese people. And feel free to link me up on your linking as well. Feel free to scan it. And let's get into the, sorry, if you haven't scanned it yet. So let's get into the TikTok guidebook. So TikTok guidebook, we're going to go through how get to know TikTok and Douyin. So basically Douyin is the version of TikTok in China. It's two completely different things. If we, like for the advertising agency point of us, either we're gonna target the population in China, or we target the population outside of China, then which is TikTok. So there's 3 countries on the in the world are the biggest user of TikTok, of course China and America, and then India. Those are the biggest increased trend. So we're going to talk about the active audience and what Douyin offer in the marketing. And at the end of it, we're going to do some showcase study. And so we've helped our clients spend some advertising money, and we will tell you how to spend your money, marketing money smartly, because marketing budget is the endless hole. You can spend non-stop money on it. But especially for the SMEs, some SMEs we're working with, we don't have that much to spend on. So we have to be very money savvy on that and be careful. How to get to know TikTok. So rumor has it TikTok is the most valuable startup in the world now. So ByteDance was founded in 2012 by Zhang Yiming, and he's best known. In China nowadays is kind of, if you're not backed up by Alibaba, Baidu, or Tencent, which is BAT in China, you have very slim chance to success. But ByteDance had went against all of the odds and become very, very much successful, even they're not backed up by BAT. So I'm pretty sure later A lot of other speakers will talk about a lot about the numbers and data of TikTok. But personally, I would like to talk a bit more about this person called Zhang Yiming, who's the founder. So when he was 29 years old, he founded Toutiao, which is like, let's say, Yahoo News for all the Chinese. When we want to know how many cases of coronavirus today, we go on Toutiao. We will never go on newspaper or something else. We find out all of. So he has this company for 4 years, and then he started Douyin and basically became super famous after that. So Zhang Yiming actually graduated in 2005. He just 2 years of his time, he from a very ordinary coding person to become the high management person who management 40 to 50 people. People ask him why you're so much better than others. He says his answer is when I'm working, I'm doing the things I should do. I'm doing the things I shouldn't do. I never differentiate them. So after I done my work, most of the things I have problem, my colleagues has a problem, I always go and do it. And then whenever it's a new person came into the company, I will explain the things to him again and again and again, because by explaining to him, I understand the whole things much better. And then basically every day he back from work after midnight. It's not because the company asked him to do so, it's because he has so much interest in his job. So end of the day, if you're not interested in what you're doing, you cannot be good at it, ultimately. So and then one thing I like him about him saying is delay the satisfaction. So he always try to delay. So he see everything in the long term. Maybe I'm doing things for free for a month or 2 months, a year or 10 years, but I can see the ultimate outcome in the future. I go against my weakness of want to be satisfied now, just like a kid. I want a candy right now, but I hold on to it and I can get much better success. He says the best status of being at work is slightly happy and slightly depressed. So you have to be slightly out of your comfort zone, and then and also it's enough to be still confident at your job, but you're slightly out of your comfort zone. If you're too comfortable, there's no creativity coming up. So I totally agree with that. So after Toutiao was getting famous, Tencent was requested to buy over Toutiao. Actually, for any startup company, it is definitely a dream come true. I marry up. So but then he actually declined. He says like, I have much better goal. I don't want to be a staff in Tencent, for sure. Yeah, so he's absolutely right. And after that, he's getting more and more successful. He's a few people that really live in the reality world, and then the most important thing for him is discipline. Very controversial thing is he is a very disciplined person, but whatever product he's having for the others is very addictive. So averagely, each person is spending 76 minutes on TikTok. That is a lot of time in the day when you're awake. Okay, that's all about him. Let's go on. So basically, when you want to do your marketing, you just go on the Apple Store and see which apps were downloaded the most frequent. Then definitely it's TikTok and also WeChat globally. And this is the chart that how's the increase from the user base. Basically, Douyin the user increases like such a steep uptrend. Okay, there are a few they're using a lot of technology to create the content, so people are very addictive. Mirror effect, hand trend, so you can see the people like doing all of this, and then you can swap the head, and then of course the most important for the girls is makeup. don't ever trust the beauty behind the webcam. People get caught. The filter is a scary thing. But it's perfect for the women. If I don't feel like to do any makeup, but I still can, get a TikTok video out. Oh, okay. Next. Okay, record all your beauty and important moment. Okay, sorry. Okay. And it's pretty powerful in the social media and content marketing. This is just a few case studies like Oppo phone and also sometimes the contest. Content platform, social platform, and marketing platform. So people create content on TikTok to attract the fans, and then some of them eventually convert them to US dollars. Some don't. We have seen some influencer with like 2 millions of subscriber, and then she was not able to sell 36 yoga pants on it. So your content have to be very engaging. You don't want, for girls it's actually quite easy, but you don't want to attract all the pervert on being your fans as well. And social platform, you social with people, and then you can market with TikTok as well. So basically, we are the authorized agent for Southeast Asia from ByteDance. In the whole Southeast Asia area, when you click on TikTok, there is an advertise coming out. It's very possible it's from the headquarter or it's go through with us. So we are helping them to distribute the advertising. Like we suggest them what kind of content is more eye-catchy. And then we create the landing page for them to fill up. Like if it's a car, you can fill up the test drive. And if it's a gym, you can fill up the trial classes, all of that. So next one, why we need to get on top of the TikTok. So basically people are quite young. And to be honest, at the very beginning, when I heard about TikTok, I said, wow, it's for teenagers. It's not for me. I'm a mother of 2. I don't have time for this. And then I just reminded myself 10 years ago when the teenagers told me about Facebook, I had the exact same reaction. I said, that's for children. I don't have to get on it. And then I realized, okay, I'm too late for it, for Facebook. And Facebook is getting really popular 10 years later, and then the whole Facebook page is getting too noisy, and it's very hard for you to stand out. So it's the same stage for TikTok, in my opinion. And then there's more women than men on TikTok, and then first tier city, third tier city, basically the whole China is on it. And this is okay, when you want to post your content, you want to post it between 12 to 1 every day, and you want to post it after 8 o'clock. This is suitable for every single content you're creating. Facebook, WeChat, whatever, because like we had a study on WeChat that if you have 10 WeChat friends, you spend, let's say, if you spend 20 minutes every day on your WeChat moments, if you have 100 friends on the WeChat, you still spend 20 minutes on the WeChat moments. So actually, you will not increase your time being. So if you publish your content in a off-peak time, then when people have the time after work want to look at you, you already get buried away, far away. So it's a problem, but I don't know how to create a content. Then how? So video content. So the three important things for video content is educational, entertaining, and engaging. So the popular ones on TikTok nowadays is the magic, the technology magic show, or the dancing. Like personally, I don't like the dancing part. I think it's very teenager. Probably it's good for my daughter, but it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as it's good for promoting your brand, and then why not? So TikTok is very, very engaging because 90% of the users like or comment in the video. This is a historical high. No other platform you do that. 90% people will like or comment or share that much as on TikTok. Yeah. So what is the TikTok marketing like? It's top view like this, and deep link, and then region. So we can see this person mostly go to a 5-star hotel, or they go to the cheaper hawker center and things like that. And then Singapore hawker center, I mean food court. So we will know what kind of advertise we should throw it on him. He likes gym or he doesn't like gym, all sorts of like that. Okay, I have to go quickly. So premium, in-feed cards, feedback form, and test drive form, and music. So, McDonald's or whatever, Coca-Cola, they have their own brand music. We can create the people to dance to this music, have a competition, so like that. And then these kind of data is very important to make sure we can get. Okay, showcases. Lancome have this TikTok advertise. So makeup or gym or something very visual like tattoo shop, it's perfect for them to do the TikTok marketing. And Malaysia Airline, and this is the case we did. For this 400K impression, actually we only spent 2,000. Actually, we only spent 2,000 Sing dollars, which is 10,000 Kwai RMB, to get 400K impression, which is quite amazing. And here's my WeChat code. Feel free to scan me. And then please specify it's from entrepreneur. And if you want further discussion with us, feel free. And this is, again, it's my LinkedIn. Feel free to add me on LinkedIn as well. And thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, you went a bit fast towards the end, but we can come back to that during the interactive discussion after the session. It's no worries. And if you have again questions for Xia, there's a couple of them already for you. You can make use of the Q&A button at the bottom of the screen. Xia, you can have a look at them, and then we can then answer them at the end of this event.
Thank you, Mac.
I'd like to bring on our next speaker, Sharon Pon Q.